This morning, I had a quick errand nearby, so I stopped by your place. No one was home, so I figured I'd check your fridge while I was there. Wait, you opened my fridge without asking? What do you mean without asking? We're family, right? My daughter-in-law's place is my place. No need to feel shy. Even for family, the fridge is private. It's pretty rude to go through it without permission. Wow, you're so uptight. No wonder you don't have any friends. I was just trying to be helpful, you know. Helpful, huh? So what exactly did you check in the fridge? Well, I was shocked. It was full of fancy stuff. Cheeses, organic veggies, some kind of dressing I've never seen before. I tried to eat healthy. It's part of my overall wellness routine. Yeah, well, a lot of it was about to expire. I did you a solid and threw it away. That's 2 whole bags of trash gone. What? You threw it all out? That was all special order. I had it shipped in. Oh, please. The labels were all in some foreign language, and those weird condiments looked sketchy. They're from a medical conference abroad, and they weren't even close to expiring yet. But it all looked creepy, and the fridge was stuffed to the brim. I thought it'd be better to clear it out a bit. You had no right to throw things out. Organizing is one thing. Tossing my food is another. Well then, why don't you stick a what you can throw out list on the fridge? That way I won't make any mistakes. No, just stay out of the fridge from now on. I don't need your help, thanks. You really are impossible. A sweet old lady goes out of her way to help you, and you trample all over her kindness? Some daughter-in-law you are. So, guess what? I had the name of the mailbox changed to mine. Samantha Jones. Yeah, it just feels right. This house totally suits my name best. What? You changed the name on the mailbox? Please tell me you're joking. Nope, not joking. I was out for a walk the other day and called someone to swap it out. Quick and easy. Turned out great too. You had no right to do that. That was a custom-made nameplate my husband and I picked out together. We chose the font and material carefully. It meant something to us. Oh, please. It was just for your own satisfaction. That thing was so dark and hard to read. The font was plain and boring. People probably didn't even notice it walking by. That nameplate is the face of our home. Changing it without permission is completely out of line. Do you even realize whose house this is? Mine, obviously. Even the neighbors say, that beautiful house? Oh, that's Samantha's place. So I just updated the mailbox to match. Honestly, I did you a favor. The neighbors only say that because you told them to, didn't you? Excuse me? I'm just telling it like it is. You two are always at work, never home. I'm basically the one living here, so why can't I have the name I want out front? Living there? You stop by for like an hour at a time. Putting your name on the house is basically identity theft. Wow, how can you say something like that? You're seriously heartless. No gratitude at all for your mother-in-law? Don't twist things around just to justify your behavior. What happened to the original nameplate? Oh, that? I threw it out on trash day. It's probably in an incinerator by now. You're not seriously saying I should have kept that thing, are you? It was so tacky. Unbelievable. That nameplate meant a lot to us. You threw it away without even asking? You really think that needed a whole discussion? I did what I thought was best for the family. Everything I do comes from a place of kindness. Well, that kindness of yours keeps hurting people. This time is no exception. I've got some wonderful news today. Just had to share. Good evening, Samantha. Did something good happen? Oh, yes. I cleaned up your yard for you. Wait, what did you just say? No way. Don't tell me you actually... That's right. I ripped out every single plant you so lovingly put in. It was back-breaking work. Even with gloves on, my hands hurt. You should really be thanking me. Why would you... How could you do something so awful? I just wanted to make the house more beautiful. Because you get on my nerves. Always acting like you run the place. So smug and full of yourself. I can't stand how obvious it is that you're trying to win people over with flowers. I worked with a landscaper friend to have it all done in time for move-in. My husband and I talked it over. We wanted to create a space where the whole family could spend time together. Family, huh? That flower bed was just taking up space. Totally in the way. You two are all about appearances, but there's no real substance behind it. I thought you liked plants. I just wanted you to enjoy the seasons and feel more at home. I really, truly thought you'd be happy. Like, I'd ever be happy about that. You clearly don't understand me at all. Why would I appreciate some backyard built entirely for your own self-satisfaction? Wait, do you not like flowers? Or maybe working with soil just isn't your thing? It's not about liking flowers. Don't reduce it to something that shallow. The problem runs deeper than that. You really don't get it, do you? Who even asked for a giant high-maintenance yard like this? Luxury is a sin. For someone like me, just a regular person, this kind of space is suffocating. Luxury? It's just a basic lawn and a small flower bed. Nothing fancy. Most of it came from a local garden center. I just thought it'd be nice if caring for the garden helped spark more family moments. But if it made you uncomfortable, then... Whatever. Can you just shut up? Here we go again with the long-winded explanations. I've had it with your whole perfect daughter-in-law routine. You two and your weird doctor's act, always putting on airs, a brand new house with a big yard. Just that alone is enough to make people hate you. You're looking down on us normal folks. That's not what I meant at all. I never wanted to upset you or show off or anything like that. Then tell me this. What's with that massive tree smack in the middle of your yard? It practically screams, "Look at us, we're different." You mean the symbol tree? It was designed to blend naturally with the space. Symbol tree? Are you kidding me? That thing's just one giant monument to your ego. It's so obvious you just want to flaunt your fancy house. You seriously have no sense of tact. That tree doesn't say graceful home. It says arrogant homeowner. It's downright embarrassing. I just thought a tree in the yard might bring a little peace and calm. Watching the leaves sway in the yard, sitting under its shade, I wanted it to be a soothing space. Well, I don't get that feeling. Not even a little. That tree is nothing but a big nuisance. And it's not just me, you know. My senior club friends are here too, and every one of them said, "What an eyesore." Your friends? What do you mean by that? I mean, I'm literally having a barbecue in your yard right now, with everyone. Took a lot of prep, but hey, this big yard sure comes in handy. Wait, you're in our yard? I didn't hear anything about this. And why should you? I'm your mother-in-law. I don't need to report or ask permission from my own daughter-in-law. This is my right. Well, maybe, but it's still someone else's property. Oh, please. You guys built this fancy house just to show off, didn't you? So I figured I'd help you make the most of that oversized yard. But that giant tree in the middle? Total buzzkill for a barbecue setup. So I went ahead and cut it down. Yup, fired up the chainsaw myself. Super satisfying. Wait, What? You actually cut it down? I can't believe this. That tree was chosen by our gardening designer as a special gift to commemorate our move-in. So? Not my problem. I just did what made the most sense functionally. If something's in the way, you get rid of it. Simple, efficient. Sure, cutting it down was tough, but that cold beer afterward? Totally worth it. Felt like a reward. Are you seriously still having the barbecue right now? Isn't it disturbing the neighbors? Why? Is that a problem? Samantha, it's getting really late and your voices are loud. I really think you're bothering the neighborhood. Could you at least lower the volume a little? Do you have any idea how long it took me to cut that tree down? I got held up with the work, so the barbecue started late. Don't expect everything to go exactly on schedule. It's your fault anyway for planting that thing. The delay was on you. So in case anyone has an issue, just tell them, sorry, my mother-in-law was a bit loud, and give them my apologies. Wait, what? That's not fair. I didn't even know about this barbecue. I never gave permission. Oh, and by the way, those neatly stacked logs by the house, we're using those for the barbecue. No point letting them sit around when we can light them up and enjoy the night. Wait, do you mean the firewood by the fireplace? We've been drying those out carefully to use in winter. Yeah, those. You'll never get through all of them anyway, right? Might as well put them to good use today. Still, I gotta say, a house with an actual fireplace? Wow, you guys really live in a whole different world. So over the top. Fireplaces are nice in winter. They warm you up from the inside out. They're less drying than heaters and actually better for your health too. That's what rich people tell themselves. To regular folks like us, your life feels totally out of touch. Like, come on, always showing off your stylish, high-end everything? Your obsession with details is just obnoxious. Honestly, your whole existence is one big flex. Hearing that, honestly, it kind of hurts. All I ever wanted was to create a comfortable life for us, not to show off. Yeah, well, that whole I didn't do anything wrong attitude, that's exactly what makes people resent you. Living in luxury means people are going to envy you. Better not forget that. And you know, flashy houses are prime targets for break-ins, right? Keeping a low profile is the safest way to live. We didn't build our house to stand out. We just wanted a peaceful place to call home. It's really upsetting to be accused like this. Whatever. Anyway, I'll make sure all that firewood gets burned tonight. Saves you the hassle of storing it. 2 birds, 1 stone, right? All of it? But there was a lot. I'm pretty sure you're using way more than just what's needed for the barbecue. Don't nitpick. A party's all about momentum. Burn the wood, fire up the fun, and let loose. That's how adults celebrate. What are you planning to do? Please don't take it too far. It could be dangerous. Please, I'm begging you, stop. If this keeps going, something really awful could happen. No way. I'm not stopping now. This is the peak of the fun. Samantha, please be careful with the fire. It's seriously dangerous. Right now, I'm way too busy managing the flames and keeping my beer nice and frothy. No time for your nagging. Later. I'm Cora, 39 years old. I married my husband 3 years ago. He's a fellow doctor and used to be my colleague. It's not that we didn't want kids, but with getting married later in life and both of us constantly busy with work, we just never had the chance. So now it's just the 2 of us. From the beginning, my mother-in-law Samantha never seemed too happy about me being a doctor. Not long after we got married, she started calling and texting constantly asking, "So, when are the kids coming? But lately, something about her behavior has felt off. She lashes out over the smallest things, and just like her latest WhatsApp message, her erratic actions and outbursts are making me wonder, could this be dementia? That thought keeps growing heavier in my mind every day. Even after reading her message, my heart wouldn't stop pounding. Then, as if to push me further, a call came from a neighbor friend. "Something's going on with your mother-in-law," she said, alarmed. "Samantha, what on earth are you doing? This is way beyond inappropriate." "Excuse me?" "You need to stop the barbecue right now." "Why? We're having such a great time." "I know. I just got a message on WhatsApp from one of her neighbors. She said you were drunk and making a scene. She could hear laughing from the street. You should stop before someone actually calls the cops." "Oh, come on. Don't be so dramatic. We're not making a scene. We're just having fun. Right now, we're just doing a good old-fashioned folk dance. That's all. Dancing to music keeps you young, you know. It's the best." "Then, at the very least, please put your clothes back on. Dancing outside in the middle of the night half-naked is definitely report-worthy. The neighbors are stunned, saying you were wandering about with hardly anything on." "Oh, that? We were playing a little drinking game and things just escalated. Then we got into dancing and, well, one thing led to another. Total coincidence. And it's not like I was completely naked. I still had my underwear on, top and bottom." "Samantha, you're clearly drunk. You're not thinking straight at all." "I'm not drunk, okay? It was just 5 cans of beer. I'm totally fine." "If that's true, then all the more reason to think about the people around you. If you're sober and still dressed like that, it's even more concerning. Samantha, I'm genuinely worried about you. What if something happens?" "Oh, please. I'm just having fun. I don't need anyone worrying about me." Getting together late at night, making a ton of noise with a big group, it's clearly not okay by any normal standard. Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? "I get it, sure. But that still doesn't mean I have to ruin a good time, does it?" "Then tell me, why go this far? Why break every common sense rule just to have a barbecue this late?" "Come on. Can you shut up? You are such a stick in the mud. Seriously, loosen up. Can't you think a little more flexibly? It's just one night. What's the harm in letting go for once? All my friends from the neighborhood are finally smiling and laughing. Who'd want to stop that?" "I understand that too. I know how precious those moments with friends can be. But please, at least ask everyone to start wrapping it up. I'm begging you." "Nope. Ending things now would just kill the mood. No one's even thinking about leaving. And the firewood? It's burning so perfectly right now. The flames are dancing in the air. It's beautiful. This moment is pure magic. It's the perfect campfire night." "You used all the firewood for that? You really turned our yard into a full-blown campsite?" I was speechless. Our place sits in the center of a neighborhood. As fun as it might be, it's simply not right. "Oh, come on. You're being way too uptight. You've got a big yard. Why not make the most of it? Thinking you have to keep it all to yourself? That's the real problem. A yard like this should be shared with the community, don't you agree? That's why we're all laughing, sitting around the fire, making memories together. Isn't that just perfect?" "I'm not saying you shouldn't have fun, but you're seriously underestimating the danger of using fire. Campfires are safe because they're done in nature where there's space and precautions. Doing one in a residential yard, that's dangerously irresponsible." "You worry too much. You always have. So serious, always blowing things out of proportion. But hey, look at this. I just posted this photo to Instagram. Fire and smiles. and it's blowing up. I got 10 new followers in one night. That's never happened before in my life. I'm so excited. My hands are shaking just holding my phone. Wait, you posted that to Instagram? No way. In the photo, there are flames reaching almost to the roof. This isn't just reckless. It's a near accident. Take it down right now. Oh, you saw it? Isn't it amazing? The pic came out perfect. Totally Insta-worthy. People who love flashy posts are loving it. There's nothing amazing about it. Flames that high are flat out dangerous. Anyone can see this is beyond irresponsible. It's a campfire. Of course the flames are going to be big. A tiny flame wouldn't get anyone excited. Still, why on earth would you build it that close to the house? What if the embers flew? Just think about what could have happened. Well, it was just too much work to haul all that firewood to the middle of the yard. It's heavy and my feet hurt. So I just used the stack that was already next to the house. Way easier, way more efficient. Pretty clever, huh? This isn't about efficiency. That is not a valid reason at all. The priority is safety. If the fire spreads even a little faster than expected, what's your plan? If the house catches fire, this won't be something you can laugh off. Oh, relax. It's fine. I've got it under control, just like always. You worry too much. I'm telling you, it's not fine. Call the fire department right now. You might still have time to stop it with early containment. If I call the fire department, it'll turn into a huge scene. The sirens would totally kill the vibe. It'd ruin the mood and everyone's energy would drop. Plus, those sirens would wake the whole neighborhood. Then that's when we'd get complaints. Are you seriously saying that right now? If the house catches fire, we're not talking sirens anymore. We're talking lives. I told you, it's fine. Look, I've got a watering can right here. Worst case, I'll just splash it on. Boom! Problem solved. Samantha, are you actually hearing yourself? You really don't seem to grasp how serious this is. Once flames start spreading, a watering can won't help at all. It can make it worse. I'm perfectly sane. Thank you very much. Honestly, you're the one being scary right now. So uptight. That's not how it looks from here. Oh my God! What happened? The house! What? Your house is on fire! Hurry! Call 911! Can you make the call, Samantha? Kidding. Obviously, it's a joke. Excuse me? You're way too easy to fool. Please stop. That's not funny. That's not a joke anyone should be making. This is what happens because you refuse to live with me. Refuse to live with you? What are you talking about? This house is huge, and yet it's not even a two-family home. That's because you didn't want to live with me, so you went and built this massive house just to rub it in my face. But we built this house with you in mind. I really thought you'd be happy. What? People would say, wow, your son and his wife built such a beautiful home. You think I'd be happy just being envied by the neighbors? I'm not even allowed to live here. I truly am sorry we can't live together. My husband and I want to, believe me. We're worried about you too. Don't say things you don't mean. You left me in that rundown old house while you enjoy this palace all to yourself. You cold, heartless woman. Me? Heartless? That's right. You cast me aside and moved into this mansion. I'll never forgive that. That's why I trashed the yard and lit up all the firewood. I knew it. I should have realized sooner. Huh? What are you even talking about now? That brand new house? We built it for you, Samantha. What? You're referring to the house where you two will be living, right? No, we're moving to Japan to work at a hospital there. I bet it's just a quick training trip. You'll be back in no time, right? No, we'll be there for a while. When are you coming back? We don't know, maybe never. You heard it from your husband, didn't you? How can you forget something that important? Forget? I never heard a word about this. That's a classic sign of early dementia. What? What are you saying? I'm telling you, I've really never heard about it. Exactly. That's how dementia works. I never heard that. I didn't eat that. Walking into another room and suddenly forgetting why you went in there? That kind of thing's been happening more often lately, hasn't it? I mean, yeah, that does happen. Like I open the fridge and think, wait, what was I getting again? That's pretty advanced. I'm so sorry. As a doctor, I should have noticed the signs in you sooner. Signs? No. Cora, listen to me. I'm not losing my mind. I don't have dementia. That's exactly what they say. I'm not losing it. Especially in cases of partial or early onset dementia, pride gets in the way. Stop it! I said you're wrong. I'm sorry. It's hard to accept reality when it hits all at once, isn't it? I've been worried about you for a long time, Samantha. Leaving you and your husband here while we moved to Japan, it wasn't an easy decision, and the house you live in now is falling apart. So, at the very least, I wanted to give you a safe, comfortable home. That's why you built this mansion? Yes, we spent $800,000 on it. $800,000? That's $8,100 bills, you know. I can do the math. But maybe I was wrong. What do you mean? Someone with dementia doesn't need a house this big. Large spaces can be disorienting and overwhelming. Stop calling me demented. I'm sorry, but after what I saw tonight, it's undeniable. That wasn't normal behavior, not by any measure. But that's because we built that house for you, Samantha. But let's sell it. What? You're selling the brand new mansion? No way. That's such a waste. Excuse me? I need this place. Getting to live in a house this luxurious? I'm living the dream. Don't sell it. You literally said just a few hours ago that no one needs a fancy house or yard. So you forgot already, didn't you? No, that's not... You'd be much safer in a nursing home. A what? A nursing home? No. I'm not going to some home full of old people. I hate that. That's kind of the point. It's a home for seniors. I'd rather be here. Who wouldn't? I want to live in the mansion. Oh boy, now we're dealing with regression too. No, that's not it. It's not like that. No. What's wrong? The house! The house is on fire! Come on, Samantha. I'm not falling for that again. You already pulled that stunt once. I'm serious. The flames reached the wall. What do I do? Help me! Take a deep breath, Samantha. Stay calm. How am I supposed to stay calm? Well, in that case, just use your trusty watering can. That always works, right? Don't joke around at a time like this. There's no way a little watering can's going to put this out. Cora, please, I'm begging you, help me. I wish I could, but I'm in Japan now. What? We left 2 days ago. No, I didn't know. I really didn't know. What about your senior club friends? They were just here. Wait, what? No, there's no one. This doesn't make sense. I could hear their laughter just a moment ago. Why? Why am I all alone? A few days after that night, a friend reached out to me. Your mother-in-law ended up all over the neighborhood Facebook group. She seemed to be the one responsible for the fire, dressed only in her underwear. That's what she told me. I didn't know whether to be shocked or say, well, that makes sense. By the time the fire department arrived, the flames had already scorched the wall. Thankfully, a neighbor had called it in quickly, so the damage was minimal. Still, the yard was destroyed, and curious onlookers and news vans swarmed the scene. As for Samantha, they found her crouched behind the stump of the cymbal tree in her underwear. After all that smugness, she chose to hide when it really mattered. Honestly, it was pathetic. Later, a full medical exam showed no signs of dementia whatsoever, which meant every outrageous thing she did was just her being herself. When her husband found out, he exploded and slammed down divorce papers. And to make things worse, she was charged with gross negligence for starting the fire. She kept shouting, it was just a little fire, but the law didn't care. After she got out, I handed her the bill for all the repairs. No discounts, of course. I even added extra for the hassle. She looked like she was about to cry, but I said nothing. Now she lives alone in a rundown apartment on the edge of town. The rent's cheap, but you could hear everything through the walls, and there's no hot water. Well, she brought it on herself. Meanwhile, my husband and I are busy but fulfilled, working at a hospital in Japan. And as of now, we have no plans to return to America.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.